All right, we're now going live. For those of you in the Reddit audience, the pre-roll's going, so there's a 5-minute countdown clock that happens out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. This is awesome. I'm so excited. I just ordered my tacos. Oh my God, that's so excited. Revenge of the... yeah. You know my last name is Stith, right? So it's like Revenge of the Stith. I love Star Wars. And I love you. Thanks for being in the Reddit backstage. We've got a 4-minute countdown clock that's going. I need to go check and make sure that we're... I need to make sure that we're live out in the world. 1 second. Thanks for stopping by. I'm André in the Flow. I'm on tonight with Stephen Q. He's in the Philippines, so there's going to be a bit of a delay, but it won't be distracting. Let me just make sure we're live. Earlier in the day, my internet completely blew up, so... Got Cousin Matthew's in the building. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Holy Disciple, you're here tonight. Good to see you. We're in a pre-roll right now, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. This is so much fun. Yeah, so we're going down. We're on Facebook and we're also on YouTube. Oh. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Thank you so much for I had fun and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. Minute 20 seconds, stand by. I have to be my own sound person and my own stage manager and $55 seconds. $38 seconds. Keep the songs upbeat tonight. Trying to sing through some more work tonight. Could use the energy. All right, this one's going to come out the gate hot. 15 seconds. Stand by. 13 seconds. Stand by. Welcome everybody to André Live in the André Love Café. So good to see you tonight. Take a seat. grab your cup of tea or coffee. Let's have some fun with Stephen Q. When I wake up in the morning, love, good to see you tonight. And the sunlight hurts my eyes. And something without warning, love, weighs heavy on my mind. Then I look at you. Good to see you tonight. Come on in. And the world's alright with me. Oh, just one look at you. Good to see you, Holy Disciple and Sunflower. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Good to see you tonight in the André Love Café. A lovely day. Verse 2. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, oh, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Oh, just one thought of you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. A lovely day. So what are we doing tonight? Last night we had Tara Lynn Johnson, Sunflower, on the ones and twos. She was freaking fantastic. They're still talking about it in the Reddit backstage. And then tonight we've got Stephen Q coming all the way from the Philippines, y'all. He's already in the future. It's May 6th there. Oh, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Oh, just one look at you, Stephen Q, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. A lovely day. Woo! Now, if you're out there and you like this, rock with me, rock with me. Just rock with me a little bit. It's gonna be, ooh, hey, it's gonna be. I'm so grateful to have Stephen Q on the line tonight. Like I said, he's from the Philippines. He's an advocate for LGBTQIA people and also a yoga teacher. We're going to find out more about it. A lovely day. Had to let that out for a second or two. It's gonna be. Stephen Q, what's good, Bubbas?
It's all good here.
How are you doing tonight?
Well, it's an amazing day actually.
Tell me
It's a
why.
good morning here and evening there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's 9 p.m. here. What time is it where you are in the Philippines?
It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you got up early for me?
It's okay. I'm really up early.
What time do you usually wake up, friend?
I woke up before 5 o'clock. So usually it's 4:30 on a daily basis.
Is that normal?
Of course it is normal.
You just 5 o'clock in the morning. You just like, is it your Buddhist monk kind of life?
It is my morning ritual. Yeah.
Tell us a little.
So I
Tell us
make
about that.
sure that I'm I'm in sort of a member of 5 a.m. club.
There are people that
So
are.
I want to make sure that I've done a lot of stuff before the sunrise.
I've never seen before the sunrise. Or at least it's been.
You should see it. It's always beautiful.
What is so special about the sunrise?
Because it's another day.
I know, but I don't. I mean, I think that I will greet the day when I usually do at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. That's when I'm fully ready to serve people and ready to love and ready to sing at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. But different strokes for different folks. For those of you just tuning in the Reddit backstage, thank you so much for being here. People are saying, "Hey, that's early." People are making all kinds of comments about that early morning rise. We're joined today by the Stephen Q. Once he starts talking, I'll put up all of his at mentions and everything from Instagram. He is a yoga practitioner and teacher and advocate for LGBTQIA people, and he does more things than that. We're going to be talking with him tonight about the love and light that he puts out in the world. That's exactly why we're in Andre's Love Cafe, to sing songs, to meet really, really cool people that in their own special way are trying to make a difference in the world around them. Stephen, how are you trying to make a difference in the world? I know that I'm Buddhist and you're Buddhist. We really immerse ourselves in the present moment. I said to you earlier that you had arrived early to the pre-show, and you were like, "Nope, I'm right on time."
Yeah.
Go riff about that for a little bit.
All right.
Like did I lose some audio? I may have lost some audio. What does it mean for you to live in the present moment, Stephen?
It's important to live in the present moment because that means that you're enjoying the now, right? Like what you're doing right now will always reflect your future. Because most of the people, or most everyone actually, always live in their past and forget to live in the present moment. That's why it's very important to live in the now.
Yeah, we have to kind of settle in. Let's do that now. Let us just take a breath wherever you are on the planet. I'm just gonna take this is like a media time out. It's a commercial break for presence, because systems of oppression, which we won't get into tonight, or we can get into tonight, but systems of oppression would make us feel, Stephen, that we have to run in our lives. And sometimes, he said there's an echo with Stephen. So hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get that echo back out. I don't know what's causing. How bad is the echo? Matthew, who doesn't go back, Matthew. He's saying there's echo, so we're gonna pause for the echo. Keep talking, Stephen, so we can get your audio right. I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a Wednesday for me.
I think it's maybe the audio or connection.
Are you getting an echo as well, or on your side, or just?
I did. I think it's normal.
I see. Yeah, because you're halfway around the world. Y'all let me know. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comments if you're still getting an echo off of Stephen.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
Let us know if there are any echo or something. As long as you can hear my words clearly, so that's okay.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, which means that if the audience can't hear you, then what I'll do is I'll take down. I promise y'all, I'll take down the recording of this. That should be crystal clear, and then I'll just re-upload it so you can get all the magic. There's not.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's COVID, y'all. We cannot be we're not gonna be stressed no more. We just gonna simply just be. And also, Stephen, what I want to riff on for a couple seconds is the fact that you can't practice Buddhism and then not live it, right? You can't practice spirituality or faith or go to church every Sunday morning or whatever you do. You can't do those types of things and then when you have sound issues or when things go wonky, you freak out. What's the whole point of a spiritual practice if you're not going to use it when Stephen has an echo? And in Buddhism, the Buddha would say, be with the echo.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's why we're here and be here. Be
yes.
present, be here.
Okay, so I've got some questions, and I want to invite the audience, the backstage green room folks,
Please ask questions.
yeah, over in Reddit. Feel free to answer these questions for yourself if you'd like. Everyone in the room under the sound of my voice is a guest on the stage besides Steven. So your first question is, what is your idea of perfect happiness, Steven?
Oh, that's a very tough one. Well, happiness is actually within us. Most of like if I'll go back in my younger age, I could say that I find happiness in things, I find happiness in events and people. But well, right now, after I did yoga, I did a lot of stuff. I think that the happiness is really within you. It's within your reach. Like most of us are really trying to find happiness on things, but the fact is, happiness is just within us. I did learn that through meditation, of course, that the happiness is within you. So it's within your inner landscape. So you can really find that happiness. And when you practice that, you can see that if things are worse or if things are fine, you'll just be happy. It's always a choice. It's kind of deep, I know.
No, no, no. That's I came to play today. I do believe that happiness is a choice. Could you riff a little bit more about that? Because I believe that every day. Well, I mean, not just Andre. Don't take Andre's word for it because people be like, Andre said, "Who does he think he is?" No, don't take Andre. My gurus. One of my wonderful gurus is Sadhguru says, in every moment of life, Stephen, we're choosing pleasantness or unpleasantness. You know,
True.
like even in this moment, I'm literally sitting here with you and I am choosing pleasantness. Now, I'm not talking about my bank account. The bank account is on fumes because of COVID and unemployment and
True.
everything else. But I have a choice in this moment, which is what you're pointing to choose whether I want to have a pleasant time with Stephen Q or not. Could you talk a little bit about what it means to you to choose pleasantness versus unpleasantness?
Because if you choose pleasantness, you're okay. Like things will be fine, and then all of the good things will be there for you. And if you choose the other way around, you'll think of negativity and what's happening with the world. So I think it's always important to choose wisely and with intention, of course. That's
Yeah.
very, very important.
Yeah.
All
Like
right.
not living life by accident, but like truly living
True.
life on purpose.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that too. When I get my special herbs and and start thinking in the shower about the meaning of life, I'm like, you know what? Like we're all faced with you know the ability to choose pleasantness or unpleasantness, and a lot of people in life are living a reaction, meaning that like their friend pisses them off or they stub their toe on the way
Yeah.
to everybody gets up and pees in the morning. That's universal. And on the way, so you get
True.
out of bed, right? You're on your way to do your first pee of the day and you stub your toe, and you get a choice in that moment to either go, well, I guess it's going to be that kind of day,
Or get going and then
or get
forget
going.
about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of hopes and fears and stuff, toes and stuff in our time together today. That leads me to my second question. I'm not going to go in order, so I'm going to jump around, but I am going to ask my second question. And
Go
be
on.
as vulnerable as you can. And I want to invite people who are watching down on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and also in the Reddit backstage. If the Reddit backstagers, if you want to come and see Steven's beautiful face, you can just use my website and just click through, and you can see us on YouTube and Facebook. But just as honestly as you can, Steven, and you're safe here because can't nobody reach through the screen and grab you up. At least we haven't developed that technology yet. What is your greatest fear?
Right now I don't have fear anymore. I think if I'll go back, let's say 10 years ago, I have fears a lot. And what you need to do is you need to face your fears. And I've faced them all. I think, Andre, I've shared this to you that I had the fear of death, and I've already faced the death actually.
You're saying the
Um,
fear of yeah, get slow down in your speech because you're in the middle of a wonderful yoga studio and it's adding this beautiful boom to your voice and I want people to catch what you're saying. You're saying you had a fear of death?
yes, I have that fear of death because sometime 10 years ago, I had a turnaround of my life, and it was really life changing. And for that, I can say right now that if ever death may happen or may not, I've already made terms, or let's say I've already welcomed the unwelcome.
Come on, welcome the
And
unwelcome.
it's kind of deep for me to say, but that was really a revelation. It was a 360-degree turn of my life, and that's why I got involved in the advocacy. So, regarding your question, I didn't have any fear.
I
So
can't.
I've
Okay,
always,
listen. You said trigger words to me. You said trigger words to me. I love that book, Welcoming the Unwelcome. I think it's somewhere around here. You're speaking like Pema Chodron and all of that.
that's, yeah, Pema Chuda.
Love Pema. Love Pema. Okay, so
I love her.
she is like an auntie. If y'all don't know who Pema Chodron is, look into her. Like she's a phenomenal Buddhist
She's a Buddhist
nun,
nun. I love her.
and she's just freaking fantastic. And she deals a lot
I know.
in welcoming the unwelcome. When you say that for someone who's never heard that before, what are you meaning when you say welcome the unwelcomed?
For example, if you have a fear, let's say fear of rejection, what you need to do is you welcome that fear of rejection, and then along the way walk with that fear of rejection, then until that you fully accept it about rejection. So you know what I mean, and it's always important that we talk to them, or we talk to our fears
You're saying
rather
that
than running away.
it's important that we talk to our fears instead of running away. Like literally taking rejection under your shoulder and saying, "I see you."
Yeah, it's like patience. It's like all of the good virtues, right? You bring them together on a table and then sit with them.
Wow,
And
wow,
then you
wow.
talk to them, and then eventually you'll get there. It's always a process and a practice.
Mhm, mhm.
That's why I do meditate before starting my day, and whatever my intention for that day, I always have that self-awareness, and of course that intention that whatever the day will go, I always have to go back to my intention for the day. So it's really like being mindful always.
Yeah, trying to um we do this in acting training too, as you eat your food, be mindful of how the
Be
fork is.
mindfully present,
Yeah, like
mindfully.
literally eating every bite, like, how what's the texture?
And it's very true, right?
Yeah, little things, Steven, like spinach makes my teeth feel weird. The spinach make like the vegetable spinach, does it ever make your teeth feel weird?
For me, it's not.
Okay, okay.
So I think it's a different.
Yeah, like the next time you eat spinach, notice how it changes the characteristics of the chemistry of your teeth.
Exactly.
I think it's something to do with the chemistry of what's in the spinach. It just
Yeah.
it changes the chemistry of my mouth, and that's just something I've noticed strangely and weirdly from being, mindful of that thing. And I mean, I have a list of these things that like, oh, oh, that's an interesting sensation. Like
Yeah. Like you are aware of what's happening in your body. Like if there are pain upon waking up, if there are, some things in your body that's not aligned, or any sensations, it's always valid. Like actually helps you if you are really aware that, for example, upon waking up, you have a problem with your hip. It seems that your hip is really tight or something. So that means you need a lot of grounding. So it actually connects. Well, it's basically very yoga.
Yeah.
So
This idea.
I've always been trying to be observant with what my body is asking for the day because your body changes from day to day. So your body yesterday was different from today.
Yeah. Wow. I've taken you in. You're like my personal Buddha right now. It's awesome. What is your greatest
It's like
extravagance?
a modern one.
Namaste. I love it. I love it. What is your
Namaste.
what is your greatest extravagance? Like when you want to live life on the edge and just treat yourself. What is your greatest extravagance?
Hmm. Well, I'm very basic, so I think my greatest extravagance is to be in the beach. Like just be there. Of course with my loved ones, with my family, and just enjoying every moment. But if you're gonna ask me during my previous self, it's gonna be different. Like it's so lavish, but I'm done with that. So I'm more really present right now. So just very simple. Just be in a tropical island or beachfront and then just enjoying good food, not really expensive ones, but just the basic. And yeah, like it's a very simple way of extravagance actually.
We got to
Well,
come.
we can always have a choice, right?
Always. We got a comment coming in real quick. Holy Disciple says that spinach doesn't make. I don't even know if Holy Disciple is a Holy Disciple. Let me know if you're still in the room, whether you are him or her or just a wonderful person on the planet. It doesn't a non-binary.
Yeah.
But it says no. But sliding metal cutlery on my teeth makes me shudder. So that's another thing where this person is very mindful
Hmm.
of the fact that like if you slide some metal cutlery on my teeth, it's worse than nails on a chalk. Oh, Holy Disciple's a guy. Holy Disciples, like I always thought you were not no disrespect. Just in my mind, I immediately most of my audiences are women, so oh, Holy Disciples, a dude. Okay, more. Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah.
I'm still meeting my audience. I literally I don't know half of my audience, and it's fun that way. Cool. Okay, so cutlery on the teeth makes you shudder. And Steven's saying that like you have put away the Gucci bags and the Prada shoes, and now you're just gonna simply,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm more, right now, I'm more minimalist. Like I just have the basic. But of course, it's always a learning to really let go of the things that you don't need anymore. Because I believe
There's
also
like
that when you
there's
let
like
go,
hold, give me one second. Give me one second. There's like a. All right, keep
how about
talking
that?
now. There we go. Now keep talking.
Yeah. I was saying that.
Back up though from the camera. Back up from the camera because when you lean in, it's booming.
Oh, okay, okay.
Just sit. Yeah, that's good. Go.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I think it's really about the setup. I was saying that I'm more of a minimalist right now. But not really like the super minimalist kind of guy, but just have the basic things in life. Not really one thing of this, of the expensive one, of the branded, because these are the things that I just need. Like for example, I'm a very like black and white or sometimes color, but not really. I think it also changes as you age, and also with the lifestyle that I choose. So I'm more very basic and just have because the abundance that I have is all that I need. So it's not that I'm asking. I also mentioned about letting go because when you let go of some things, some people, or some events in your life, you get space, right? And that's very important, and that's always synonymous to growth. So we grow as a person, and letting go is always a hard process.
Yeah. Growth is a doozy.
It is.
A question for you: where would you most like to live?
Hmm.
And y'all feel free to answer these questions in the comments as well if you want. If you want, this is for
I would
everybody.
like to live in that background of yours. I would like to live in that background.
I would like to live in that
Yeah,
background too.
like just nearby.
Yeah, just in a
I
little.
would love to.
I like these little huts that sit on the water. I don't think I would like it. In I think you were telling me because we're friends and so we chat. When we're not on here and you were telling me that there's these typhoons or what do they have in Philippines where it can blow you away? Those storms you were telling me about.
Yeah. It's normal here. The storms are normal here, but it's kind of weird right now because usually the monsoon season is June until I think August or maybe September. But right now it's kind of early. But the typhoon here, the storm here is all year round. So it's fine.
Cool.
I think we are more aware of that. And well, there are some areas
I'm
in the
getting that booming again. You
Philippines
got to
that
back up. You got to
are
back up from that camera, man. You got to back up from that camera. It's like the I can't even explain it to you. Some way it's like the way that your vibration and energy is hitting the ceiling and the floor. It's like creating this like
uh,
it's like Megatron is like in the midst.
but it's okay. You can hear me
Yeah,
clearly.
you're perfect. Like
So
you just sit.
I think I'm gonna stay in this space.
Yeah, just sit on your lotus and just
Yeah, I can sit in my lotus.
it's so good. I'm gonna ask you one more question before I sing our halfway song.
Sure,
What do
sure.
you consider your greatest achievement?
Greatest achievement so far is of course I'm very active in the LGBT community, and I've been talking to specifically in the HIV advocacy. So that was really an achievement, and bringing people also to yoga. So so far, those are the achievement that I can say, and I dream of many things to do in the coming years.
Well,
Well,
we can't you can't you
hopefully
can't
after the
just
pandemic.
you just can't say I dream of many things. What are the many things? What is like one or two dreams? Like if the universal microphone was hot
Mhm.
and you could just lean into it and speak your dream out loud so that all the positive people that are listening right now can tune in and hear your heart. What are some of your dreams? We want to believe with you, man.
Yeah, I dream of a space, or of course, an area for the LGBT people here in the Philippines that, especially for the seniors, it's very important, and also for my passion in the yoga community to really continue and to incorporate those. So yeah, those are like dreams that I've been writing in my journal. So hopefully, and of course, I'm manifesting that it will happen.
There's no doubt. I believe that anybody with a good heart and puts their light out onto the world, I believe that if you go left, right, left, right, left, right, you're always going to land
And
exact.
keep going.
Yeah, you got to keep going. I'm finding, Steven, I'm not sure if you find it the same thing. I'm finding that you don't have to beat them. You just have to outlast them. Like,
Yeah,
the people along the path, the naysayers, the haters, and all that, you don't have to beat them at anything. You don't have to even compete with them. All you have to do is hold that dream, those multiple dreams in your heart, Stephen, and keep walking forward with a loving and open heart, and then everything falls into place.
I know, I know.
I know you do. Okay, hang tight, hang tight. I'm gonna sing for you. I really appreciate you. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We're gonna talk more to Stephen after this number. This one goes out to Stephen's dreams. Just smile for me and let the day begin. You are the sunshine that lights my heart within. I'm sure that you're an angel in disguise. Come take my hand, and together we will ride. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high, flying high upon the wings of love. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. You look at me and I begin to melt, just like the snow when a ray of sun is felt. I'm crazy about you, baby, can't you see? I'd be so delighted if you would come with me. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly. Where's my tea in this cafe? On the wings of love, on the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high, flying high upon the wings of love. Thank J-Beck. Yes, you belong to me. I'm yours exclusively. Right now we live and breathe each other. Inseparable it seems. We're flowing on a stream, running free, floating all the ways of love. On the wings of love, up and above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. On the wings of love, on the wings of love, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, together you and I, flying high upon the wings of love. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're joined tonight by Stephen Q. Welcome to Andre's Love Cafe. As you can tell, and those of you who know, this is a very live show tonight. It's live and in color.
Yeah.
It's very present. You know, like I say in the bottom scroller, you got to take all mistakes in life for love. It's a metaphor. If I came in here and cracked every note, it would still be enough. Why? Because we're human. Why? Because we're here. And I keep reminding people, Stephen, as many who will listen, 560,000 people have died due to
Yeah.
COVID. Preachers that I know, I've had friends lose their lives to COVID. My father did not die. My father been dead, and he can never sing another song. There are people who want to crack notes, who can't
Yeah.
crack notes because they're just not here. And so I just honor it all with you. Can you tell the people a little bit about what your day to day is in the Philippines and how you fill your time and how you use your life to help people?
Yeah, sure. As I've mentioned a while ago, I usually wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I do my sadhana or my practice. So I make sure that I'm not checking my phone first. So I really go inward first. So I meditate, I practice yoga. Usually on a day 5:30 I do my an hour practice of yoga. And after that a short meditation. And after the short meditation I do journaling. Like if I want to write things or listen to podcasts. So those are the first things that I do. And of course, with coffee, it's very important to have a coffee with you.
You said coffee?
And then, yeah, coffee. So after the coffee, well, I clean the house, of course, and I really I do the things that I do here. I water the plants because I've been doing gardening lately, so it's kind of late for me to do, but I think I have a gift of growing plants, so it's happy to know. And after that, I'll check on what are the things that I have in my schedule because I do like a monthly schedule of what are the things that I do. And if I have the time, um, of course, breakfast is always there. It's the most important meal of the day. And then I go with my mom, so we go to the market. It's always easier because you can just walk or you can just ride it, and it's not really far. And you know that living in a tropical country is it's um it's not really busy. It's a very laid back life. That's why I love it here as well. And then during the afternoon, I make sure also that I can sleep like even an hour. We call that siesta or an afternoon nap.
Do y'all have siesta in the
And
Philippines?
yeah, we
I didn't
always
know.
have.
I didn't know that. Well, I know y'all were colonized by Spain, but I didn't know that y'all
Yes.
took the. I didn't know that y'all took siesta as well. That's amazing.
And then in the afternoon, it's always if I if I if I don't have a class or if I don't have any appointment, well, I'm just enjoying everything that I do. Too. Like of course the routine going like water the plants or have an online meeting, all of this stuff. So that's really my daily routine for the past since the pandemic started.
I love it.
If I'm not too busy with classes, I'll just enjoy because rest is very important. And one thing also that I've learned during this pandemic is that staying at home and resting is really what we need. And I also need that. Prior to the pandemic, I walk. I'm making myself very very productive and forget about the things that matter. Like in my
you said
niece
for you making yours you forget about what?
the things that matter in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
life.
Focusing on the things that matter.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because I'm more of what I'm gonna do, what would be the task that I need to do, or if I have classes, I'll go to the classes, or if I have a trip, I'll travel and stuff like that, and not really interacting with, of course, my family because family is very important. So introvert.
I'm gonna pause you for a second. We're getting that tunneling thing again. So hold on. You said you're introvert?
I'm more of an introvert right now because prior to the pandemic, I'm really extrovert. Like I go and walk around and meet people and do a lot of stuff. But since the pandemic started, it really hit me. Right, it really hit me more than 100% that I need to stay at home because number one, I need to make sure the safety of my family. I have a grandmother that we are actually taking care right now, and of course, the elders, the kids. So we need to be very mindful also to that. And for that more than a year of being at home, I've learned a lot, really a lot of lessons that I can say that I will be bringing after the pandemic. Since I'm getting used to it, I'm getting used to this life. And it's not that I'm not complaining of, for example, others are experiencing. I'm just really aware of the sufferings also of others. But I'm more focused on what is or what I can do right now for myself and for my family.
I love it. You know, is there anything? This is the last question. This is the last question, so make it juicy.
Oh,
And it's a wild card. I know, yeah, this show comes. This show, I mean, we're 10 minutes over. Usually it's a 30-minute show, and we've gone about 10 minutes extra. I try not to keep people super long because I know we all have very, very busy lives, both the two of us, but then also people who are watching.
it's okay.
What do you want to leave? What nuggets about yourself and what nuggets of wisdom do you want to leave the people with before we say goodnight?
Okay. So I think I have three. First is to keep going.
Keep
Like
going.
whatever is happening, yeah, keep going. Like just push yourself. Or if there are times that you feel okay, today's not okay. As long as you move forward, do not go backward. That's the most important. Baby steps is always fine. Number two is if things didn't like go in your own way, just let it be.
Let it be.
Yeah, let it be. Whatever whatever happens, happens, right? And of course the last one is be genuinely present. Like this one, I just want to thank you for this, like for this invitation because we're happy around the world and we are connected. That's very very important. And during these times, it's very important to connect with everyone because connection is very very important to one another. And what we are experiencing around the globe is we need to connect with one another, and this fight is should be done together.
We will do it together, Stephen. You and I. Where can people look you up and find out more about you and your work?
Yeah, so follow me on Instagram, yogi underscore XT. So that's YOGI underscore EKSTI. And then, of course, on my Facebook, it's 7Q. And in Twitter, I'm at Grey Lumin. So it's GREYHUMIN.
Awesome. And
So those are my socials.
we'll make sure it makes it into the show notes. Stephen Q, I want to thank you for being on all the way from the Philippines. I mean, literally, you're in Thursday, and I'm sitting in Wednesday.
Yes.
It was so hard trying to schedule this out and get this going because I'm like, which day are you actually coming? Because it's morning there in the Philippines, and you so graciously decided to come on to Andre Live in the Andre's Love Cafe. And you're like my first Andre's Love Cafe actual spoken guest. Like I said, Terrellyn Johnson sang her ass off last night.
My honor.
But yeah, you took my V card, so I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thanks for being here, Stephen. We'll make sure that we put all of your things in the show notes. Thanks, everybody, for watching tonight. Stephen Q. Last call for alcohol. Walk along if you know it. It's simple. I love it. Having you near me. Having you here. You better fan. Our conversations. Where's the fan? Outrageous. Your fan, Steven. You smile. And I smile and I say, I love it. Hey, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Girl, let's make this a moment. Oh, I'm giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing. I love it. Having you close to me. You better fan in the Philippines. Amazing. Amazing. Give your best to me. Verse 2. Good morning. Here's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a ball. Let's catch a movie. Then dinner. Tonight's the night we'll just unwind and say, hey, let's stay personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Such a beautiful moment. Thank you, Stephen Q. I'm giving you the best of me. Good to see you, buddy. Amazing. Reddit backstage. Amazing. Having you close to me. I'm trying something new, y'all. Amazing. Outrageous. Give your best to me. I'm giving you the best of me. Amazing. Outrageous. Having you close to me. Amazing. Outrageous. Give your best to me. Let's take it on home. Oh, 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 hey. Oh, hey. Oh, oh, oh. It's so amazing. I'm giving you the best of me. So amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, yeah. Having you close to me. I'm giving you the best of me. Woo! Steven, we did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so those people that hang on to the very end. You know how when you stay in a Marvel movie, and at the very end of Black Panther, I don't want to give it away, but it's been years. At the very end of Black Panther, as all of the credits roll, there's sometimes like an extra like sneaky song. Or like a sneaky like cliffhanger until the next Marvel movie. And so for those of you who stayed behind for a little bit and you made it this far, let's see, we got one comment coming through. Okay, T-Fan. Yes. Sunflowers in this space. I know, it's been one of those days where I'm gonna sip my tea. Got the T-Fan going. We love it. Let's see. I think I want to do my encore song. I'll only do it though if people promise to hum along in the audience. Is that cool? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. Here we go. Y'all have a great night. This is the for real last song. This is my encore song that I do. I don't do this song every night, but I pick one. And since we discovered earlier in the show that my upper register is gone for the day, we're going to keep it nice and low. I hope that y'all enjoy the magic. Once again, thank you for coming and watching on YouTube and on Facebook and on Twitch. We see you, Sunflower. I love her so much. I really, really do. Thank you to the Reddit backstage for being here. This song goes out to all of you. Wherever you are on the planet, like I said, Steven's in the future, and here we are. I should probably say that tomorrow night, we've got CJ Reed coming on to the show. I also should run my commercials. Let's see. We've got shout out to the people over at GoCaster Pro. Amanda's in the building. Good to see you, Amanda, over on Facebook. Shout out to the folks over at GoCaster Pro, to Leah and T and all of them. Thanks for the love. Let's see who else. Tara Praolo Studios, my vocal teacher. Thank you so much for your love. My beard looks so fantastic thanks to Phoenix Deep Rooted, the rebirth of healthy hair and skin. I wash my beard with that beard wash, and I put in the good juices and berries, the good beard oil, and then I brush it down. There's a little bit of what should you call it? I should know what it is. Anyway, there's a little pomade or something that I rub in it. So thank you to Phoenix Deep Rooted for keeping my beard good. Tara for keeping my voice good. Shout out to GoCaster Pro for their podcasting microphone. And then also shout out to all of my donors and sponsors whose names are running down below. I haven't completed this list yet. So if you gave to me in the last 48 hours, I haven't been able to change it yet. But just know that I love you and I thank you for your support. All right, here's the encore song. Oh my gosh, Steven, love is the greatest power there ever is. Love is such a force. Like if you just let it in to your heart, if you just let love in, I know that life has been rough to us for the last year. I know that 2020 beat me up like a fucking piñata, and in 2021 is doing very similar things. But if you can keep love in your heart, and if you can let love in, and if you can allow love to fill you up, it will spill out of you like it did out of Steven tonight. It will spill out of you like it's going to do out of me for the rest of my life. And I just bow to that. Whoa, I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And that moment that you wander from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. Come on and show me, baby. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. Steven, you know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think that I care for you, when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. Come on and show me tonight. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Thanks so much, Stephen, for coming on tonight. And you may not think that I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Let's take it on home. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really mean to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, bringing us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Oh, you and me. Thanks, everybody. What's up, Steven?
Yay.
Thanks so much for being here, friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really appreciate you. Thanks, everybody, for coming to André Live and the Andre's Love Cafe. We'll see you tomorrow. I go live every night at 8:30 Eastern on Reddit. Thank you to the Reddit backstage for being here. Thank you to JBeck79. Thank you to Holy Disciple. Thank you to Sunflower. Who else has been in the comments over in Reddit? Let's go. Let me just peruse real quick over here and see who's in the space. Sunflower. We also have, okay, so shout out to Sunflower, shout out to Holy Disciple, and JBeck79. Thank you for being in the Reddit backstage. Thanks again to Stephen Q. I'm gonna hit you up in Telegram right now so that you can say goodnight to everybody privately in the Reddit backstage. And then like I said, we'll see you tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, 9 p.m. Tomorrow we've got CJ, what's his name? CJ Reed is going to be on tomorrow. I thank you all for tuning in. Remember, love is the greatest power there is. You are full, you are safe, and you are enough. Good night.
Good night.
Y'all in the Reddit backstage, I did not warm up enough for that show. All of the notes. It's so funny to me. All of the notes that were in like my mid-range. All right, let's call Steven real quick. We gotta wait for this pre-show to roll out. Hopefully he's not crying in the bathroom. I do these shows live though because some nights the notes are there and sometimes they're not. Oh, let's see what's going on. I'm just running the comments because there's 3 people still watching the rollout. Yeah, I should have warmed up a little more for that show. I chose a shower and dinner over doing another warm up. Like I warmed up earlier in the day, my voice was completely open, and then I took a break, and I should have like at least done a little bit of a gentle like. But it's over now. Thanks for hanging out in the Reddit backstage. We're waiting for to clear. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's see if I can get Steven back. He may have gone to take a pee or to take a shit. Let's see. Hey, you're live, so don't say anything crazy. You're live on the Reddit backstage. I wanted to thank you for coming on. Hold on. You're live. They can hear you. There's 5 people watching, so mind your P's and Q's. You did a great job. Thank you. Well, thank you for enduring my crazy notes. I like my.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
I was telling the Reddit backstage that like my complete middle range was just like, who do you think you are today? So I was on the Wings of Love. Like every time I hit on the Wings of Love, I was like, the wings of. I was just like.
That song is very nice, isn't it? I know you're a big fan of Regine.
Okay, right? That's who I got it from.
I know.
That's so funny. Yeah, and usually I can try to sing it a little. You know, I can do her a bit of justice, but tonight, you know, here's the deal. It was perfect. I'm holding you in a wonky way so that people can hear you in the Reddit backstage. Only pay attention to. We got 54 seconds in this rollout. And there are people still watching, so I got to make sure that I actually end the broadcast on time. 1 second.
Hello, everyone.
1 second. 1 second. We got 39 seconds. I just got to clear this. Thanks to everybody in the Reddit backstage who's hanging out. Yeah, you know, I love that sometimes you hit all the notes, and sometimes you hit none of the notes, and it's exactly as it's supposed to be. You know, 1 second. 17 seconds. I got to clear this broadcast. 1 second. 13 seconds. 12 seconds. 10. 5.